Thank you so much for having me again. Up next, I'm going to start with the California Science Test and give you some updates. Okay, there it is. Again, we're going to highlight the new changes for this particular test. Okay, good. The slides are intact. How are you all doing out there? You staying with us? Okay. We have to make fools out of ourselves, so you should be here with us. Here's the implementation timeline. This timeline displays the steps we have taken to implement the operational CAST and the CAA for Science tests. It shows where we've been, beginning with the adoption of the California Next Generation Science Standards in September of 2013. It moves through where we are now with the CAST field test in 2018. And it orients us as to where we are going with the CAST first operational test in 2019. I'm going a little slower because CAST is all new. It's new to me too. It's new to all of us. And we're kind of building this thing together. I know many of you may have heard or may not have known yet, but I want to share with you that the field test becomes available on April 2nd. It's a little bit later than last year, right? So your window is determined by the start and stop dates you have selected for the CAST testing window. Remember that the field test is not only to measure what students know and can do in science, but it also we want to foster science education at every grade level. Okay? So in the form, there's about 32 to 45 discrete items and 2 to 3 performance tasks. And last year, it took about an hour in the pilot, right? This year, because we are field testing, it will take approximately 2 hours. And you can test students over multiple days, keeping in mind that the same pause rules apply as with the Smarter Balanced assessments. After each test administration, or when the students are all done testing, please have your test administrators complete the test administrator survey. There's only about 7 to 10 questions. It should only take them about 5 to 10 minutes. But this is very important feedback to us because it helps us to inform developments in the CAST administration. And there is a student survey, and that is embedded into the test delivery system. There's one question to determine whether students will be taking additional science courses in their high school career. Now, to prepare for this year's field test, we are going to provide some guidance to LEAs to determine who will take the science test in high school. Remember, all grade 12 students are required to take the science test. That is that the CDE will use grade 12 for accountability reporting. Okay? I know it takes a while to sink in. Took me a while too. Students in grade 10 or 11 may be assigned to take the science test. But each student, remember, each student is only allowed one opportunity to test science in high school. Okay? So, again, the default test setting will be the CAST, right? However, LEAs will need to identify the students who are eligible for the alternate assessment for science. Okay? Good, you're all still with me. All right. Again, if you have questions, we have the note cards going around, so please access that. We also have come up with, because there's so many new things with this test, we want to have available resources for you. And the available resources provide descriptions. There is the California Science Test Field Test fact sheet, and it is a one-page document that tries to answer these questions of, again, the what, why, who, how, and when of this test. Okay? So we try to develop these documents to help assist you as you're communicating with your teachers, with the parent community. There is the Parent Guide to Understanding the CAST. And then there are quick reference guides on how to start a test session, kind of similar to how we had the interim, how to start an interim assessment test. And in terms of the quick guides or the reference guides, it's also not only to start a test session, but also to start a practice test session. So it's, again, a quick guide for you to use in a training. I remember when I was a LEA coordinator, this would have come very handy when I did my trainings with test site coordinators and test examiners. Again, more resources, the CAST training test scoring guide, and there's also a link to the reference sheets that I will talk about in a little bit. This one lists all the resources, okay? And again, the list of resources that I mentioned earlier are all listed here with hyperlinks, so it's easy for you to just get directly into the resources that you need. Because the CAST is in a lot of development mode, we wanted to update the training tests for you as well. On September 18th, just very recently, the second generation of training tests were launched. It includes 2 new grade 8 items and an updated scoring guide, right? We have in the works for the next generation of training tests for each grade to be available in March. So we're developing all that now in preparation for you to have this training test in March, and they will include standalone items and performance tasks as soon as we can before the CAST opens on April 2nd. So you have an opportunity to look at some items, give the kids some training, and go through the training tests. Also included in March's launch will be an updated embedded resource sheet with the periodic tables for grades 8 and high school. Ta-da! So you got a little motion there for you. The CAST reference sheets, including formulae, constants, and periodic table, these sheets were updated in response to feedback from stakeholders to reduce the amount of equations and constants that are aligned to the California Next Generation Science Standards. These reference sheets will be available in October for you to download and use in CASP.org. So they're not gonna wait. We're not gonna wait a long time because we have them already. We're gonna release them to you. And these embedded resource sheets will be included as universal tools available on the training tests that are coming in March as well. Okay, again, in preparation for the field tests. And we wanted to show you that the CAST student accessibility, we call it the bento box, but it's really a nice little graphic. And all these accessibility resources will be available on the field tests as well. Consistent with the Smarter Balance assessments, they will have 3 levels of accessibility resources. Again, those universal tools, designated supports, and accommodations. And it also, unlike the pilot test though, which has a limited set of resources that were available, the field test will provide all the resources that will be available on the operational test. So you get to practice this year with all the available resources with the students on the field test. So you can be ready and prepared for the operational administration 2019. Some of the new embedded resources for this field test are in the universal tools, there's an English glossary, okay? The designated supports, there are stacked translation in Spanish and translation glossaries in 9 languages. So it does help to provide these additional resources to students as they become available, so they are familiar with how to take it with the supports in place. Another new development is that in November, we will be, or the CDE will be presenting the CAST blueprint to the State Board of Education for approval. And these blueprints will detail the performance expectations to be assessed and also address the breadth as well as the depth of measurement. So at the same board meeting, we will be presenting to the board the general achievement level descriptors and a score reporting hierarchy. Make sure that you read your CASP updates following that meeting, or to tune in to that state board meeting if you like more information. And we will be coming to different stakeholders for you to have input into this blueprint. Just an update on the science waiver requests. So many of you know that we put in a science waiver to the U.S. Department of Education. It was approved for last year's administration in August. So we are looking forward to kind of coming up with the next steps about addressing the CAST field test in the coming weeks. Again, we'd like to share with you what new things we have in the works. And this year, we will be conducting 3 CAST academies, which are one-day professional training events for science educators. So they will be conducted in person and virtually, so more educators can participate. And we will provide the science educators with an opportunity to learn about the design of the CAST, and how they can engage in conversations about how they might apply that knowledge to improve teaching and learning. Again, the focus. We will be sending out more information to coordinators, you all, to share in announcing the CAST academies in the weekly CAST update. We try to do that on a regular basis so you get up-to-date information and new information about what's going on with our CAST program. And they're really scheduled for next spring, so it's nothing you have to hurry on with at this time. Okay, we need more educators, more science educators to be involved, right? There are other opportunities, many opportunities for them to be involved in item writing, item reviews, form reviews, scoring, data reviews, and also range finding. All these very important parts of test development, we need actual science educators to be involved so that we can ensure that the test is valid and it is what educators want for their students. Okay, also, again, we want to share with you our contact information. I know that many of you may have a lot of questions after we gave you some of these new things that are happening for this particular assessment. But you could contact our CASP office at any time. Here are, again, the contact information. Go to our website and also look up information called the California Technical Assistance Center. And if you have not, join our CASP Update Weekly Updates listserv. Okay, you could just send a blank email to that link and get your name or your email on the list. That is one of our largest lists of recipients for our CASP updates, so that we share the information as widely and broadly as possible. Okay?